Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Oh no! Did Tammy Slaton violate her NDA with TLC? £1,000. Sisters fans believe Tammy Slaton might have just violated her NCA contract with TLC. What did she do exactly that has fans thinking this might be the case? Keep reading, we'll explain. Did Tammy Slaton violate her NDA with TLC? A week ago, Tammy Slaton took to her Instagram to share a video of her sister playing with Gage. The video, however, was shot from across the room. So, Amy Halterman's full body was in the photo. Now, Tammy has told her followers on Instagram and TikTok she's not allowed to post full body pictures or videos on her social media accounts. All of her content has to be of just her face. And she makes it sound like they prefer her to post pictures with filters too. The whole point of £1,000 Sisters is for fans to watch the Slaton sisters and their brother Chris on their journey to lose weight. So, the NDA for Tammy and Amy would include not revealing too much of their weight loss on social media. Now, Amy Halterman has been far more successful in losing weight compared to her sister Tammy. But, fans suspect Amy has the same NDA regarding putting her weight loss on display prior to Season 3 of the series dropping. What could happen? Without reading the contract she signed, repercussions for violating her NDA are really just fan theories and speculations at this point. For starters, the network could decide not to pay some of Tammy's talent/appearance fee for being on the show. Second, the network could take Tammy Slaton to court to sue her for what they believe the spilling of information, such as weight loss progress, would cost them. Based on what Tammy Slaton has said in the past, it is possible she doesn't get in too much trouble for small violations, such as what this post could be. She explained on TikTok it is common for TLC to reach out and ask her to delete a certain video or picture. This video clip has been on her profile for a week now, so it is possible the network doesn't have an issue with it. Imagine the cameras of 1000 LB sisters are off, yet something has slipped. Tammy, after years of being on the show, sits alone at her kitchen table late at night, cell phone in hand. She's just texted a former producer an off-the-books message that reveals something about the behind-the-scenes of the series. The next morning she receives an abrupt email from TLC's legal department referencing her non-disclosure agreement, NDA. Panic sets in. Did she break the terms? What will the consequences be? What secret did she reveal? And how will her family respond? Scene excerpt, about 350 words. Tammy stared at the glowing screen. One sentence. The cameras don't show what happens when the lights go out. Her finger hovered above send. She pressed. Her stomach clenched. The message flew. She told herself it was harmless, a tease to someone she trusted, but the freeze came seconds later. Hardly had she closed the app than the ping arrived. A new email from Legal TLC Productions LLC. Subject line, urgent, confidentiality obligation, reminder and review requested. Her heart in her throat, she swallowed. She opened it. The tone was coldly polite but firm. Please refer to Section 4.2 of your talent agreement, executed the 12th of January 2020. Your obligations under the non-disclosure agreement remain in force during and after production of the series. The communication you sent on date time appears to reference internal production processes that are not publicly disclosed. Please confirm receipt and availability for a call by 3 p.m. today. Tammy's mind screeched. Internal production processes? The thing she texted mentioned exactly that, a producer's unfiltered comment about how the raw feed gets cut into a narrative and how sometimes what doesn't get shown tells the real story. She'd laughed about it with a friend. She believed it was between them. But with that email, she realized, maybe it wasn't just a joke. Her phone slipped from her hand and landed softly on the table. She looked at the photo of her sister Amy Slaton Halterman and her children in the frame. The show was more than a job. It was her family's public face, her income, her platform. She imagined the cameras returning, the legal team knocking, the contract rippling through her hands like icy wind. Would she lose her role? Would she face a lawsuit? Would her life change overnight? She stood and walked into the hallway, the night's quiet suddenly too loud. Somewhere deep in her mind a whisper. What did I just do? Creative writing prompts you can expand. Write the phone call Tammy receives at 3 p.m. What does the legal team say? How does Tammy defend or explain herself? Explore the internal world of the producer she texted. Why did they make that remark about narrative? Are they frustrated, rebellious, honest, manipulative? Shift perspective to Amy. How does she react when Tammy invites her to talk about the text message thing? Set up a confrontation. During the next filming session, the show's director pulls Tammy aside. How does Tammy handle the camera crew when she knows her words might be scrutinized? Provide resolution, or cliffhanger. Does TLC enforce the NDA, issue a warning, renegotiate? Does Tammy feel guilt, relief, rebellion?